Okay, a little recap before we get on into the main quest line for The Witcher. Um, we found the Beast of Beauclair. He had just murdered Milton. I'm pretty sure was his name. Um, and we fought him, and he was about to stab us, but an old friend of ours, Regis, saved us, and apparently he knows him. And the Beast of Beauclair's name is Detloff. And Regis says that um, you, Devloff isn't the type of person to do this. Something must have angered him. Something isn't right, and now he wants to figure that out. And Regis is an old buddy of Geralt's, um, and I guess an old buddy of Detloff's too. Um, they're bound by blood together, apparently. So we're gonna go see what's up. Regis said, "Hey, meet me here, and we can discuss things." So that's what we're gonna do.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Oh hey, that's crazy that there's got to be another way around here, and I know that there's a cave right here. Ow. 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 Thank you. Monster carpus.
Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
Baby's texting me. I have to respond.
Victuals
Oh
aplenty
my god, there's
here.
so many Kikimores. Jesus. Is that it? There's more? You guys don't like fire now, do you? Now calm down and let me loot bodies. Thank you.
Decaying
Oops.
bones.
One's not a
Kikimores
lootable
must
body.
have tunneled into the grave. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Yeah, I'm gonna incinerate them.
That's some stench.
Nasty. Nasty Kikimore eggs. Received 5 experience points.
Just
Why?
wonderful.
Oh, because a big boy showed up because I fucking killed all the eggs. This guy didn't got fucked up. This guy didn't even have a chance against me. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Can I blow this out with art? I can blow that out with art. Wow. That is insane. Wonder if that's a more direct way to the objective. But direct, we don't want direct. We want to loot everything. Like this right here, this box with nothing in it.
An illusion.
Ooh, there's a sword in here. Too bad I just got Erendite from the Lady of the Lake, which hopefully they watch. A Knight's Oath. Here rests Sir Ramon of Gishon. On my grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul, and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. The symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. The sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on this stone through the ages. Well, now I don't want to take the sword. Why did I take this man's sword? Cassius Foederis. Is it a good sword? Where is it? This one. Wow! It's actually +7. Too bad Erendite is a +56 and has its own special ability, which I am going to probably. Once things start getting a little too high level for me and I can't wear the Witcher armor anymore, I'll have to craft something else.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliche can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims.
Oh, it's his
found
hand.
by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
You got the scent? I think he has the scent.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
I guess you could track him like that.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he
Yeah, this
completed
guy's lived
his
for a long
research
time. I mean, they're
and
vampires, so
performed
you
the
know.
first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name. Resonance.
Covenarius? Why does that
Once
sound like
imbibed,
COVID?
it sends one into a trance similar to
I don't
that
like it.
induced by
I don't
narcotics.
like it.
This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
See.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend.
Oh, I guess
You might
vampires
call
were
him
not native
a
to the land
humanist.
until the fucking
He saw us
universes collided.
vampires as
Or the
guests
multiverse
here,
collided.
Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff?
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is
Why?
a last resort.
What is the
Absolutely.
What is it?
Last
is it wrong?
resort? The hell?
Exactly.
Why?
Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with
Is there a
molten
king
lava.
vampire?
An
Is there a
exercise
Dracula?
as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you.
There's a king
let's do it
vampire.
my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Also, I'm pretty sure, so vampires, like you said, from a different, like, multiverse, and they collided here and got all of them here. They're really old. Regis, pretty sure, really fucking old. I guess Dettlaff is too. And they're really smart. I think, in terms of, like, the lore, I'm pretty sure vampires are considered, like, one of the strongest foes in the Witcher universe, so that's just how it is.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant, effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. The spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Ooh, you got some help? Thank God. Oh, it's moving.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would, with all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Alcoholic. You know what it is.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Well, you know how it is. He's got a lot of things he wants to keep up to himself, so